It's the road trip of a lifetime, the Highway 1 Classic. We're finally taking Bona Fide up the coast, staying on the one at all times because we don't want to miss a thing. We captured so many amazing moments and places on this trip, we're breaking it down into a 3-part series. Join us on the adventure and don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're back. Last time we were leaving Big Sur, headed north towards Santa Cruz, which has a huge van life community already. We had no trouble finding a side street to crash for the night. In the morning, we had a little reality check. Bus life is not always beaches and butterflies. We are in the Burger King parking lot. This is the second place that we went today to try and get Wi-Fi, because we had a video to upload and we don't have any Wi-Fi in the bus, so we have to find places that do have Wi-Fi. Here we are.
Good old BK. Parked right outside. We've got full Wi-Fi bars. There we go. Uploading. And then later today we're gonna find Santa Cruz surf spots.
Woo-hoo. Santa Cruz, a well-known surf city we were not going to leave without getting in the water. We found a great little local spot, and while we were super keen to surf, we didn't get any footage because we could sense the locals in the water sensing us, and we wanted to be respectful by not blowing up their spot. After driving for a few hours, we found a spot for sunset and a beer. If you've ever done a road trip on a budget, either in a van or a car, then you know not every night is going to be spent in a remote and majestic spot. A lot of the time, you're going to be sharing a parking lot with a bunch of other people doing the same exact thing. We found this lot to crash, and it was close to a gas station and grocery outlet, so we stocked up before heading further north. Yeah. Love waking up and spending $150 immediately. Do you know where this is? You know, with the buildings that look like they're straight out of the Full House intro? That's right, San Francisco, the Golden Gate City. We're stoked to cross the Golden Gate Bridge in the bus. It's one of those iconic things we wanted to cross off of our bus bucket list. We knew we weren't going to spend much time in the Bay Area. Don't get me wrong, we love a fun city night every once in a while, but when we road trip, we prefer to seek out natural and remote places. Sonoma coastline was something else. It was like farmland meets the ocean with so many little secret beaches scattered throughout. Eventually we made it to Russian Gulch State Park where we stopped to walk around and stretch our legs.
I wish we had countless months to just stay at these places for like a week at a time. We've passed so many cool little towns and secret private beaches.
Yeah, there's so many places to explore.
Yeah, I think we need to do like a 6-month Highway 1 road trip or something.
Yeah, but it's always good to save things to come back and explore next time.
Always next time.
We'll definitely be doing this trip again.
We're pretty blown away.
We are at Sea Glass Beach in Fort Bragg. Apparently this beach is full of sea glass. Eric doesn't believe me. We're gonna go prove him wrong.
Open your hand.
Just look at that. You pick it up and it's half sea glass. I'm embarrassed to say that we later learned that this was a dump site, which is where all of the glass comes from. So after being seized from the Pomo natives, this land was quite literally trashed. And today, it's a quirky tourist destination. There were probably as many rocks as there were pebbles on that beach. It was so fun. We didn't bring any home, but it was really fun looking at them and sorting through them. It's been a really long day of stopping at different places. Really good full day. And I don't know about you, Richie, but I'm ready to eat.
Where are we sleeping tonight?
I don't know where we're sleeping tonight. Do you know where we're sleeping tonight?
About to find that out.
Yeah, let's figure that out. Okay, iOverlander said that it was okay to park here, so we're gonna try it out for the night. They also said on there that there are seals down below, so we're gonna go see if we can see any seals.
Well, sure.
I just saw a whale right out there.
We have been having luck with whales.
We have seen so many whales. It's so much fun. You just see in the distance a poof of water just fly up like a little spurt. And then once you see one, you see more.
This should do for a campsite.
Yeah. I'm very happy with this campsite.
I'm very hungry with this campsite.
I'm very hungry too. Let's go eat now.
Okay.
Okay. Some veggie nuggets and a hot dog bun with caramelized onions and melted cheese. It doesn't get more glamorized van life than this. I mean, come on. We were completely alone, dancing on a cliff, drinking wine as the sun sets. That's the kind of stuff that makes you search Facebook Marketplace late at night to see how much a bus costs. And it was my favorite night of the trip. Good morning. It's about 8:30 a.m. right now. We are on the road, and in about 2 hours we are going to be in Humboldt Redwoods State Park. I'm super excited. And this drive is beautiful. At this point, Highway 1 ends and we were on to the 101. We kept our eyes peeled for Bigfoot, who apparently frequents this area, and we took a little detour to drive through the world-famous Avenue of the Giants.
Lunchtime?
Lunchtime.
Are you hungry?
I'm very hungry. Stop asking me if I'm hungry.
Uh-oh.
If you need some humbling, I highly recommend visiting a redwood forest, which are scattered around Northern California. Standing next to a tree that is hundreds of years older than you and will be here long after you've left this earth is an eye-opening experience that really helps put things in perspective. Stopped in the fun, eclectic town of Eureka for ice cream and a quick vintage shop, and then nestled in for the night. Good morning. We are at Jedediah Smith Redwoods State Park. We're at Simpson Reed Trail. It's only like a mile long, but we are going to go walk among the redwood trees.
Excited?
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell.
We were walking among some of the oldest and largest living things on Earth. Jedediah Smith Redwood State Park is the last in a long string of redwood parks that stretch along the Northern California coast, and it contains about 7% of all old-growth redwoods. These trees can live to be 2,000 years old, and walking through them feels like taking a trip back in time. Oh my goodness. Now put your arms out. That's wild.
I almost could get it.
Wow. We just walked through some old growth redwoods, and now we're heading further north up to Oregon. To where, I don't know. We'll find out.
Why are you out of breath? Is You're just being a goofball?
Yeah.
Well.
Alright, we are finally in Oregon. We just made a stop at Gold Beach. We went a little farther north and found this beautiful spot. This is going to be our last evening near the water on the coast, so we're just going to soak it up while we can before we start heading inland. The Oregon coast. It's so different than the sandy beaches of Southern California that we've become accustomed to. The Oregon coast feels rugged and mysterious. The landscape is like ocean meets mountain meets Mars.
Come on, hon. We're going to the moon.
Woo! Where to next? Well, we weren't positive about that, but we knew we were headed inland and that we could not leave the coast without a seafood dinner. Bandon and had a nice seafood dinner of crab and butter and clam chowder, and now we're walking the beach with our wine and beers. Cheers, honey. And tomorrow's a new adventure.
Back to the bus.
Highway 1 recap. What an adventure Highway 1 is. We saw so much and left even more to be explored. We went from the very southern tip in Dana Point to the northernmost part that turns into the 101. We did the thing, and we saw almost every part of the California coastline and even a dash of the Oregon coast. We'll for sure be back. Thanks for coming along, and we will see you next time.